please introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Aryaman. I am a managing partner and co-founder at Praxis Global Alliance. We are probably India's largest and fastest growing management consulting firm with 5 offices globally and do a lot of work in renewable energy.
Uh, as per you, what key trends do you foresee shaping the future of the renewable energy industry in the next 5 years?
Yeah. See, we put together a very ambitious target for 2030. We need 500 gigawatt of renewable power. 300 out of that needs to come from solar. I think, from where we are right now, from where we need to be, it's going to be a very transitional change. Couple of things which will further augment this will be the huge adoption of EVs, also data centers coming in and really increasing demand. What that means is 5 years from now, we'll have a very different energy infrastructure. And couple of things which need to happen, to able to achieve this goal is not just relying on large scale solar IPP. A lot of things, around financing of rooftops, around battery energy storage systems, whether hydrogen, pumped up hydro or batteries. CNI open access needs to pick up, agri PV needs to pick up. A lot of localization of manufacturing of cells and batteries needs to happen. The financing in different sectors needs to come up, and a lot of other enablers like smart metering, net metering needs to happen for this vision to be achieved. I think the government and everyone across the ecosystem needs to come together and make sure the enabler ecosystem becomes alive for this to happen. So those are some of my key sense.
Right. Could you share some key learnings and how REI Renewable Energy Show is helping as energy platform to support industry growth?
Yeah, I think it's a phenomenal initiative. To be honest, I'm thrilled to see the scale at which this is happening. I didn't anticipate it to be such a large event. I, in fact, had to use Google Maps to roam around in the event, But I think in this session, the CEO Conclave, there are 4 or 5 very pertinent topics which were raised. One is the grid readiness. I think across states we have seen the readiness of grids is very different. The voltage, the smart metering, the net metering, the readiness, the demand supply management. I think that is one very critical area. Secondly, the whole local manufacturing, of not just the modules, but also the machines and the infrastructure and the capital goods that are necessary to set up these factories. The PLI schemes, the whole regulatory environment around that was discussed, which is again very important. Then I think the whole storage systems, because as solar becomes higher, there's going to be a diverse need of different kind of storage systems, from hydro, from battery, from green hydrogen to a different sort of other technologies. Like there's also thermal energy storage, right? There are new technologies which are coming up. So the regulations, and building up these ecosystems, that was discussed. And finally, everyone in the stakeholder came together to talk about the agri PV ecosystem that needs to come up. We believe that, with about 2 to 3 gigawatt of, power that's getting added every year, this could create close to about a 50 gigawatt ecosystem. So we saw a lot of, not just large scale solar IPP, but a lot of different players in the ecosystem come together and bring their perspective. So I think it was a very coherent, exhaustive set of audience in this event. And I truly loved being part of this conclave.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.